Molly goes in, and here comes the hit from KPI.
Happy's going to try to set the flashbang, but he already gets removed. Alex takes one. RPK has not been spotted, so he sprays for 3. And there's still another man to the ladder side, though. So
nice dinks, though, and the follow-up is great. The Deagle comes to play, but Happy stays alive. Now, for KPI, this is job done. That's bomb plant. You're fine. You're good. Happy's having a lovely time. He's with RPK is going to commit, and here comes the bomb. So they are going to go back towards B. And Alex already finds one. That's Happy now down. Dragon of... Oh, that's the shot. That's what you want to see. That's the denial of everything. And again, this guy, he was quiet. Oh. He was quiet on the AWP, but he comes to life on the pistol. What a bank. It does get Fugly turned. ANJ can still see this, though. He can still spot this one out. You can hear the shots coming through, and Fugly didn't back away. He tried to hold his ground. ANJ does connect one, but swiftly, surely can be overwhelmed. No, he fights his way out, but Cutler finds room to work.
Gets into the bankside, shakes another frag, and a third. Cutler making quick work of the seat. Bomb is ever so close to sight, but it could just be wall-banged at this point. Finesse going to try to punch it in, and he will.
That's a team molly. Oh my god. CLG, watching you play this game is sometimes terrifying, but it kind of works out as NRG are crumbling. They had the players in the right place, but they just can't seem to find the shots they need. Daps, you got to do it all, and nothing is happening.
Strike fear in their hearts. They're going to push on in. Fugly gonna get shot at, but he does find cover. Cutler taking Breeze, but it's up to Fugly to line 2 through. Cutler's down, Fugly with a third, and it is just Kusta. So NRG have actually denied the execution, but ever so lit are 3 players. And it's not going to cost them, but it's Kusta up close, instantly removed. Breeze overwhelms him as Cutler responds with 2 frags, 3 frags, and maybe the 4th. It's just down to Fugly. He's all that remains.
Tickling over the back of that APC. Shazam's going to find him, but it's Nico who's still here. He could be a danger man. Trying to find an angle that he can operate with. Does have one, but Shazam beats him out, and then Snappy too. That's all the threat gone. That's the guns removed.
Maudie buying time for that flank from Connector. But now the bomb is on site and it's covered in the smoke. CT's just frantically trying to fight as Sick catches the headshot. They're down to 10 seconds.
Where are they going?
They need this plan. They don't realize, but now as they try to go back, Snappy drops it yet again, and he clears it. So Heroic finding a 4th round. Aminex all that's left, and he
it just didn't even feel like, you know, he made it look so easy.
Yeah, that's the thing with pistol round aces is that you take a lot of different duels and like that right there, the 3 kills in there, that's in my mind the most impressive. The incoming perfect position, but they are peeking him and they're not doing it correctly because he's allowed to at least win that first duel. Now Get Right, the legend, against his former teammate Michael Early, AWP in hand. Smoke and flash for Get Right as well, so he has some utility to make plays around this. Ball has planted, and here we go.
He's going to be holding the angle. The smoke's down. Makalele just goes running on through. He had so much time. Draken too much unless these players push directly through CT, but it looks like they might do. They're going to kind of boost one up onto Flowerpots now, push through that smoke. Draken doesn't quite connect the shot of the first. The players have made their way within the site. Get Right now pounces out, only gets 1, but it's Draken to step up in a big way. He gets himself 2. Relaxed at the last man left, but you can't stop. Don't look at this, fantastic stuff. Look at that. I mean, finds the first on the Makalele, then he steps up here, gets the first. I think, you know, he didn't actually mean to even get to. Relaxer just
looking really tough for them right now. Exist just pushing in. He's going to be taken out by Hampus, though. Draken taking the second fight. Draken, can he do this? Smoke goes down. Knows there's a CT. Oh, gets him through the wall. Draken, absolutely perfect. Why is that? Pistols, but you don't have a kit. And if you wait that long, they probably didn't even count on getting this far, but if you wait that long, it's going to be impossible with the timing. I was absolutely
denies that plant. It's so critical that he stays alive, and Nico will snuff him out. He's bought time for the players to rotate in. Yuki could get caught unaware, which he will. And now it's all on Nico. 1v2. And over in CT, spotted out and dealt with. Still has Donkey left to find. He's been the king of trading, but Nico...
Too impressive, but talking about impressive, this round from Maudie. And Maudie's not technically one of the star players of the team, but in this round, he just looks like he is that second shot on Alex. It's absolutely disgusting. And we were talking about it. They were talking about way of playing Rush, taking that mid control. But if you watch, like, if you do the 50-50 gamble, it's always hard. You can lose out. S-Stack coming in, Dragonov having sick plays.
Oh, he's in the fire and flames, but he's still firing shots away. It's all on Mason. He's able to get himself...
At the same time, talking about that, full B push.
Yeah, gonna go charge again. Are you able to find one? The Tech-9's still yet to do anything, but saying that, they managed to get themselves 2, putting it back into a 3-on-3 now. Bomb plant gonna come in for KPI. Utility gonna lock Heroic out the site. Don Q tapping away with the tech. Asen could be the difference maker, but he's walked right past Snappy. Knows where one of these guys is. Snappy within the site does get one. Caught looking the wrong way, but no, Snappy stepping up. Gonna be put out of his misery by Don Q, but that...
And here we go.
Yeah, it's that. Yugi up on shore, somehow gets himself 3 against overwhelming... He can block off CT. He knows there's at least one player here. There are 2. He's only got knowledge on 1. Throws in the Incendiary. It's going to force their hand out of the open. The smoke goes down. Fakes out the defuse. They fall and prey to this once. He spots 1 out within the site. Going to go ahead and go for the defuse. Dragunov, you have to try and deny this. He's hit him with the knife, but he can't find him. And Heroic for the second time.
So they're very good at like countering his aggression early on in the round, getting that 5v4 situation. Ethan on 6 HP though.
Yeah, he's doing damage. Gotta go and find the first. More players come flooding into the site, but he's bought plenty of time, and actually all that and more as he now gets a second. Smoke's gonna come in, but it doesn't matter because Exist sees all.
Kind of peek. We see it here, just over the top of the smoke. Peek in the jump as well, and then being forced away with the Molotov, but still going for the peek in the Molotov. Just to grasp the situation, just to like think about what just happened.
Look at Ethan. Cheeky. It's not as stylish if you do it with it.
That's stylish.
No, okay, it was.
That is extra stylish.
It was sleek. It was nice. And he can't see anything. Gets himself a second, trying to do more work. He's fully flashed, but he's still firing on all cylinders. Kush to the last man standing with the UM. No! Up, Rez. Just gonna go ahead and shank him.
The
point blank.
Disrespect knife.
Every single time. This is something he physically can't miss. There we go. Down goes FNS. Ethan and Rick, all that remain, make that just Ricky 1v5. And he's got to be oh so fine if he wants to try and pull this one off. Peeks out, does get the first, but he's 7 HP. Get right finishes him off, and that is NIP to win this one out. 16-10, fantastic stuff. A vintage Ninjas in Pajamas display. A little bit scary towards the end, but they did look relatively composed throughout.